The Colombo Stock Exchange, which suffered losses for 9 consecutive days, saw an impressive reversal of the trend today as well. The all-share price index increased by 5%, while the Milanka price index shot up by 4.1%.
Before taking a look at the Maldivian crisis and speaking to Ramesh Bandar, who is standing by with the very latest, another local story. Here at home, a food grading system has been formulated by the Ceylon National Chamber of Industries and National Chamber of Exporters with assistance from the United Nations Industrial Development Organization. The grading system covers the quality of food items prepared for sale in the Colombo municipal area.
The certification program has been formulated to conduct conformity assessments and grant certification in compliance with national and international standards. The program will be implemented in the Colombo municipal area by the Health Department of the CMC as a pilot project.
But, it has been a difficult road for us, a lot of resistance, and, as the regulator in this sphere, we had to be very strict. Last year we had filed over 500 cases under the Food Act, and we had taken about 400 eating houses to courts. So the situation is not that good, and sometimes some hotels, even 5-star hotels, had to be given grade B because there were some issues. Only about 85 obtained grade B, so you can see that the standards are not really that good, but with everyone's help, I think we can improve the situation.
At a press briefing held this evening, new Maldivian President Dr. Mohamed Wahid denied claims that he became president through a military coup.
I deny that it is a military takeover in the first place. I think the records have to be put straight, and I have always said that I am open for independent inquiry. I am in the process of identifying people who could serve on such an inquiry commission. I've sent some names already through intermediary towards MDP to see if that would also be acceptable to all the parties. And as soon as we have a team that is acceptable to all the parties, we will start an inquiry into this. As for me, I have gone through the constitutional process. It is very clear in our constitution that for any reason an incumbent president is unable to serve or has submitted a resignation, then the serving vice president has to step in.
Now, for the very latest on the situation in the Maldives, we now cross over live to News First Ramesh Bandara, who is in Male via Skype. Now, Ramesh, tell us, you earlier said that demonstrations are still taking place in the Maldives. What is the situation like today?
Well, Shamil, the current situation in Male is very peaceful. There was a small demonstration in Male this afternoon as well, and this was organized by a group of pro-Nasheed youth. Other than that, there were no other demonstrations today. But this could be considered the calm before the storm, as protests are expected to be held tomorrow. Amir?
Ramesh, a few days ago when you spoke exclusively to Nasheed, who was a former president of Maldives, he said that they were intending to launch a massive strike tomorrow. How is the security arrangement in place in Male for this protest? What is your take on the preparation made by pro-Nasheed supporters on this particular protest in question?
Well, Shamil, during my exclusive interview with former President Nasheed, he stated that he will organize a massive protest campaign for the 17th, which is tomorrow, and he claimed that its magnitude will be something which has never been seen before in Male, and according to reports, thousands are supposed to flock in from the islands tonight for the demonstrations which will be held tomorrow. Now, Maldivian President Dr. Wahid spoke to the international media a short while ago, and during these discussions, he told us that as long as the protests are peaceful, the police will not intervene and they will be allowed to carry out the demonstrations. However, if they do turn violent, he said that the police are duty-bound to step in and control the protests. However, now there were allegations of police brutality during these protests, and he stated that he will not tolerate police brutality during these protests. Shamir?
Ramesh, one final question before I really leave you for this evening. Tell me, you've been able to get a first-hand look at the protests that are taking place against the present government. Tell me, how is the support that you see, in your opinion, as far as pro-Nasheed supporters are concerned? Do you see an escalation of supporters supporting Nasheed at this moment?
Well, Shamir, it seems like Male is divided because I have seen large crowds gathering for pro-Nasheed rallies as well as pro-Muhammad Wahid rallies. So it seems like Male is divided, and the focus on the ground is people on the ground are saying that some parts are saying that Wahid should remain as the president, while others say that the resignation of Mr. Mohammad Nasheed was a coup. Well, it seems that still Male is divided and they need to come to a settlement.
Thank you very much, Ramesh. We, of course, will have to leave you at that. We, of course, will keep our viewers fully updated with regard to all the developments that will take place if there is a protest tomorrow against the present regime. All this and more tomorrow.
Well, time now for Around the World in 99 seconds.
Hello there, good evening and welcome to Sports First. Minister of Sports Mahindananda Alutgamge said that payments due to the Sri Lankan cricketers will be paid by the 28th of this month. He made this statement to Sports First today. By the 28th of February, the payment due to the players will be around 600 million. As per an agreement with Sri Lanka Cricket, the Bank of Ceylon has agreed to provide the funds. Therefore, by the 28th, all 600 million due to the players will be completely settled. Also, I instructed the chairman of Sri Lanka Cricket that payments to players should not be delayed in the future. I have notified in writing that Sri Lanka Cricket will be held responsible if payments are delayed in future. Meanwhile, the deputy chairman of Sri Lanka Cricket, K. Madhivanan, stated that the contracts of the players are due to expire on the 28th. Former Australian all-rounder Andrew Symonds has announced his retirement from professional cricket, citing family reasons. His contract with the Mumbai Indians extends through the 2012 IPL season, but Symonds will not participate in the tournament. Symonds, who last played for Australia 3 years ago, turned out for several domestic sides in limited overs cricket. His only current contract was with the Mumbai Indians, but he will not be participating in this year's Indian Premier League. Symonds stated that he regrets not being able to fulfill his final year of the IPL as the impending arrival of his first child is a priority. We now to news from the Bangladesh Premier League now. The Chittagong Kings beat the star-studded Barisal Burners comprehensively in the 13th match of the Bangladesh Premier League in Mirpur. The Kings beat the Burners by chasing down a modest target of 126 runs, losing 2 wickets in just 12.4 overs. The Chittagong Kings won the toss and elected to field first. The Barisal Burners faced a huge blow when star batsman Chris Gayle, who raced to 30 runs off just 16 balls, retired due to an injury. From there onwards, the Burners never got going as they were restricted to 125 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs. Brad Hodge made 38 for the Burners and Kevon Cooper bagged 2 wickets for the Kings. In reply, the Kings had an easy chase as openers Nasheed Jamshed and Jaharul Islam put up a partnership of 97 runs. Jaharul made 41 and Jamshed made an unbeaten 81 as the Kings reached their target in 12.4 overs, losing just 2 wickets. Nasir Jamshed was adjudged man of the match.
Team management will mind the captain.
Well, in the 14th match of the BPL played today, the Duronto Rajshahis defeated the Dhaka Gladiators by 14 runs. Batting first, the Duronto Rajshahis made 144 runs, losing 9 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Chasing the target, the Gladiators could only post 130 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in their 20 overs. Well, you can catch all the action live here on MTV Sports.
Thank you very much, Aaron, for that sports update. Now, to keep yourself up to date with regard to all the stories that are following right on News First, log on to www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Shamir Rasooli.
I'm Sonali Manikavadage. Good night.